One Friday when I'm 7, Grandma and I take a Greyhound bus to go visit her sisters and attend a wedding. That Saturday, we're seized by a 50-ish couple. Mary, a very animated and passionate woman, and her husband Bill, a very catatonic man who only gestures slightly to nod and agree with Mary. They're both longtime friends of Grandma's sisters and have no children of their own. Mary kneels to my level and she touches my cheek. "Oh, what a lovely little girl," she says. I try not to be too eager, but I do like it. I love to be loved and I love to be adored. I love the attention. "Are you going to the reception tonight?" she asks. "No, it'll be too late for Jessa," Grandma says. "Oh, but you should go. Go ahead and have a good time. What is your very favorite food?" "Jessa likes spaghetti," Grandma says. "Have you ever tried rabbit?" she asks. "No, I don't think she's ever tried rabbit," Grandma answers for me again. "You've got to try it. Do you like fried chicken?" "Yes," I say. "Well, if you like fried chicken, you like rabbit. It tastes just like chicken, only it's rabbit." She throws both palms up in the air. "Voila, rabbit."
Truthfully, the thought of eating a little bunny rabbit turns my stomach. I like bunnies, know what they feel like, how they smell, how soft and cuddly they are. I like bunnies to pet. I'm not interested in what they taste like. Mary gasps, "I know. Why don't you come stay with me for a couple of days? Grandma, I bet you could use a little time to yourself, huh?" "No, I wouldn't want to put you out," Grandma demurs. "Oh no, goodness no, it wouldn't be any trouble at all. It would be a pleasure to have little Jessa for a house guest. There's plenty of room, it'll be fun. I just love little girls." Grandma squeezes my hand again. "It's up to Jessa." Mary embraces me. "You'll have a good time, I promise. I'll even make you spaghetti tonight, and then tomorrow we can go and get some rabbit, and darling, are you ever in for a treat? Oh, I just love you so much. You're the most adorable and precious little girl. Won't you please come home with Auntie Mary, and Grandma can have a little time out and go to the wedding party tonight? What do you say, huh?" She looks to Grandma and then back at me. "Tell you what, if you're not having a good time, you can call your Grandma and she can come get you anytime you want. Won't you, Grandma?" Grandma kneels to me. "Of course. If you want to spend the night at Mary's house, you can. I can come get you if you change your mind." My insatiable appetite for attention and praise from mother figures leads me to agree. I ride with Mary and Bill to Grandma's and drop Grandma off at her sister Mary's house where we're staying, and I run inside for a few overnight things and my church dress.
Mary pampers me like she promised. She made spaghetti for dinner, chocolate cake and ice cream for dessert. Then she props me up with pillows and a blanket on the sofa in front of the television while she cleans up. I doze off for a while, half asleep with my eyes still closed. I hear Mary talking to Bill about me. What a sweet little girl. She lives all alone with her grandmother, and they don't even know where her mother is. I hear that she hardly ever sees her father either. Poor little girl. I wish we had a little girl like her. I think we should adopt her. I would love to have a sweet little girl like that. Look at her sleeping. What a little angel. Mary tells Bill to pick me up carefully and carry me into the guest room. She says that she's going to sleep in there with me because she doesn't want me to wake up in the middle of the night scared, not knowing where I am. I'm used to doing the same thing with Grandma, pretending to be asleep, so she'll carry me to the bed like a baby. I love to be carried like a baby.
The next day, Bill and Mary take me to church. Grandma's there with her sisters. I tell her I'm having a good time and I'll stay another night. The rest of the afternoon, I run errands with Mary. The butcher says he won't have any dead bunnies until the beginning of the week. So Mary calls Grandma and arranges for me to stay over Monday night as well. That evening is almost identical to the one before. We have leftover spaghetti, cake and ice cream. I'm propped up cozy with pillows while Mary cleans, and soon I fall asleep. But this time I'm still sleeping when Mary and Bill take me into their bedroom and lay me down in the middle of their bed between them. Sometime in the middle of the night, I'm startled awake. I'm lying on my left side facing Mary, who's also lying on her left side, facing away from me, snoring very loudly, and she's completely out. Bill is behind me, awake. I stiffen as I feel his hand under my nightgown and then in my underwear. He starts scraping my vagina. I'm scared to death, and I dare not move. I'm petrified. I start tugging on the back of Mary's nightgown, trying to wake her up. And Bill is still behind me, scraping and rubbing at my vagina. He starts scraping like I'm made of wood or something, and I can hear him breathing and sniffing deeply. I didn't know it at the time, but it's obvious now that he was masturbating. He pulls his hand away, and then he starts to do it again. He starts scraping and rubbing my vagina some more. Meanwhile, I'm wincing in pain, and Mary is still asleep. I try not to move. I'm so scared that Bill will know that I'm awake, and he will take me away from Mary and put me in another room. I continue to tug at her nightgown. She never wakes up, and by the time Bill is finished, my vagina is 10 times raw. It hurts like hell, and I'm scared to death. Bill rolls over and goes to sleep, and he starts snoring, and I'm just scared to death, and I don't move.
The next morning, I go into the bathroom, and I'm trying to pee, and my vagina is just burning as the pee is trickling out, and I'm moaning, and it hurts so much. And Mary comes in and says, "Oh, what's the matter, dear?" And I say, "It hurts when I pee." And she says, "Oh no, poor darling, Bill, come in here." And then Bill comes in, and I just wish that she hadn't called him. And I look down, and she says, "Jessa says it hurts when she pees." And he says, really stupid, "Well, I don't know." Completely guilty. She says, "Oh, darling, well, I'll cook you some breakfast, okay?" And I just look away. They walk out together.
The rest of the day, I follow Mary around the house, cowering whenever Bill is nearby. And he is always within earshot. He's slinking around like a little weasel. And every time Mary's back is turned, he shoots me an intimidating glance, as if to say, "You better not tell."